evening, gang. It's Sunday night, the 12th of January 2019. Welcome to this evening's little chat show coming to you live from Bracknell in Berkshire. Welcome along to the... where's that now? Just a minute, then we push another button. Welcome along to the show, boys and girls, to our millions of people all over... Billions. Million. When you see that little number in the top left-hand corner, they don't get the word million on there because there's just not enough space in a little label. Don't ask me about labels. I'll come to that in a moment. Oh, labels. Oh, I can't even go there. So good evening to our millions of people. On this day, we are expecting another storm, you know. Oh, yes, there's another one on the way, boys and girls. Now, apparently, this is called Storm Brendan, I believe. Storm Brendan. It says, Storm Brendan is set to hit the UK tomorrow. Yes, Monday, with a 1,500 mile wide, 100 mile an hour double weather bomb. Well, where did they get that from? Weather bomb. We never used to hear that word weather bomb when Jack Scott was presented the weather. Or Michael Fish. Who was the other woman? Do you remember the lady who used to do it? She had a bob. What was her name? Was it Barbara? Barbara. It was Barbara something. Who was that woman? Older lady, sort of middle-aged lady. And she would have been doing the weather in the sort of 80s, 90s. Barbara something. I remember, and I liked her. She was very straight-faced, wasn't she? She weren't like Carol Kirkwood at all. Never smiled, but I liked her. Her and Jack Scott. Michael Fish, all the old boys there. Yes. Anyway, back to this. Britain's wildest week of weather could see Storm Brendan bring power cuts, property damage, toppling trees and travel chaos to the UK, with the west and the southwest worst hit. With the west and the south worst hit. Oh, thank God for that. I should be up north tomorrow. Or at least tomorrow night. I think I'll be here for this, actually. Will I be here this? I might be here for this. A man is feared to have been swept out to sea by large waves on the Blackpool Seafront. Now, when they say that, does that mean he was just walking along? You know, like the promenade, the little bit of, I don't know, what you call it, pavement or concrete that goes along by the sea. I wonder if that's what they mean by that. The seafront, or was he in the sea? I don't know. Concerns were raised late on a Saturday by a member of the public. They looked down from the promenade, saw a man on the beach very close to the water. And then he disappeared. Oh, how strange. How awful. Don't go near the water when it's windy, boys and girls. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Why do you want to go there anyway? Madness. Well, if that's not bad enough, even more strange and mysterious news in the newspapers today, boys and girls. Look at this. We are not alone. We are... I haven't got anything like that. No, try it with a bit of ago. We are observing your Earth. And we'd like to make a contact with you. Calling occupants of interplanetary... There might be aliens. Actually, let me have a look down my list of people. Yes, I can already see a few aliens with us today, boys and girls. Look at you all. Dear, what planet are you all from, for Christ's sake? I do wonder that sometimes. Thanks for your messages. I shall come to those in a minute. If you're watching us on Facebook Live, we can't see your messages, I'm afraid. You have to join us on YouTube and join in the messaging system on there, okay? Just go to youtube.com/Chris Reardon UK and you'll find the message box on there and everyone chatting away to each other, or watch us on there. The other thing is you only get the first 10 minutes of the show. All in the little yellow ticker tape down there, which you'll see for about another 4 minutes, and then I shall disappear into nothing. Just like the Wicked Witch of the East. I'm melting! Well, melt and go. Goodbye. Melt. In the sun today, space researchers believe they are on the... Are you on the verge? You're on the verge, aren't you? You're on the verge, waiting for what I've got to say next. More prizes are coming. I'll tell you about that in a moment. Space researchers believe they are on the verge of proving aliens really do exist in our universe. I think it's absolutely preposterous to think that we are the only living things anywhere. And it's that old story, you know, you have to understand outer space doesn't have an end. It goes on and on. A little bit like, let's be honest, a little bit like this show. Going on and on and on about nothing. As space goes on, how can we possibly be the only living things there? And there might be life of another type, that we can't possibly understand yet. I know one or two of you have experienced ghosts and things like that. Where's my blooming haircut? Oh, I'm so hot in here. I've had the heating on and now of course I'm too hot again. It's always this little room. I never seem to be able to get this right in this little room. I'll be too cold again in a minute. Yeah, ghosts. I'm sure some of you experience ghosts. Well, that must be life on another level. There may be life on different levels that we can't. We might be surrounded by life, and we don't know. Perhaps the people that have gone before us, marked with the sign of peace. Amen. Perhaps they are around us now, watching, taking note of exactly what you're getting up to. Well, you wish you hadn't done that, don't you? They know. They know, I'm telling you now. They know. You make me laugh, you do. You sit there praying to people that have gone before us, that you loved, right? You think you can turn that off and go and do something bad and they won't see that bit? No! They see it all, dear. They see it all. Yes. Space researchers believe they are on the verge of proving aliens really do exist in our universe. They say the discovery of extraterrestrial life is now not inevitable, but also imminent. Danger, warning, danger, danger, warning. Danger, 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 warning. You don't know that they're nice people. And you don't know that we would be nice to them if they appeared. Let me put it this way. If you see a nasty animal in front of you, right, which you think is going to kill you, what are you likely to do? Whether it be, I don't know, a massive, great rhinoceros running towards you, or a nasty spider. What do you do? Exactly. So what are you going to do when an extraterrestrial life comes down here? You're going to say, oh, hello, I'm Chris. Maybe not. The news comes as 2 space probes. I do like a good probing. Do you like to be probed? Are you a prober? Are you a prober or a probee? Which are you? Do you like probing or do you like to be probed? I personally have a preference to being liked to be probed. What is your preference? Are you a prober or a probee? The news comes as 2 space probes. I love that, probes. Probes are preparing to head to a mystery moon 390 million miles away from the Earth to scour beneath its icy surface. Now, at this point, very important, Facebook users, you will lose us, okay? You must now join us on YouTube to continue watching this bastion of British entertainment for you, my darlings. Join us at youtube.com/Chris Reardon UK now, and you can hear the rest of the story and the rest of this very strange show. Ta-ta. You like it when I do that, don't you? When I leave that little gap. Just have to leave a little gap for the thing to switch out, you see. It's all very technical here, all very technical. Right, continuing with the story then. Discovery of life now seems inevitable and possibly imminent, says University of Melbourne researcher Cathay O'Connell. Hello, good day to you. You those in Melbourne, Australia, where we are a breakfast show this morning, boys and girls. I'm a breakfast show in Australia. Do you know how much money they get? The breakfast show people on the telly and on the radio, if you ever get into radio, right, the job, if you're obsessed by money or you're led by money, that's the show you aim for, the breakfast show. That's where the cash... How much money do you think Roman Kemp's on, dear? God, I'd just give him £100 just to look at him for 10 minutes in close proximity. He gets loads of cash. That's where the money is, breakfast shows. If you're listening to someone sort of in the middle of the night, you know that they're probably claiming universal credit as well. That's just how it is. That's how it works in radio. If I ever did radio show, my personal preference would be mid-morning, I think, sort of 10 till 1, something like that. I quite like that time to be on. Anyway, back to this story. It says, it seems inevitable other life is out there, especially considering that life appeared on Earth so soon after the planet was formed. The expert said, if it is proved once and for all that humans are not alone, we are not alone, la 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 la, sung by that wonderful pop entertainer, the delightful Michael Jackson. Did you go to Neverland? Me neither. I was one of the ugly ones. I never got invited to Neverland. How disappointing. A discovery, if it came, could turn the world of biology upside down. Do you know what it's like to be upside down? I'm upside down now. It's not a very pleasant experience. Have you ever tried to... Oh, dear. Have you ever tried to be upside down? Great niece Evie, she likes to be upside down for some reason. She puts her hands on the floor, puts her legs up against the wall, and then just holds herself there for some strange, mysterious reason. Bacteria, fungus, cacti, and cockroaches are all our cousins. Oh, I hope not. Don't want to be related to a cockroach, thank you very much. And we all share the same basic molecular machinery. A second sample of life, though, might represent a second genesis. Genesis, there's a... Oh, what a word. Genesis. Genesis. Great band as well. Totally unrelated to us. If signs of life are eventually found on Jupiter's moon Europa, it could mean the universe is actually teeming with aliens. I told you, they're everywhere. I mean, look at the people in this chat room. Absolutely packed full of aliens today. Packed full of aliens. It would greatly increase the chances of somewhere among those billions of habitable planets in our galaxy, there could be something we could talk to. Oh, how interesting. Who wants a conversation with an alien? I think you're having one now, aren't you? In some ways, however, discovering similarities with human life could be even more radical. And it goes on. It would mean panspermia. What on earth is that? Panspermia. Now, there's a new word for you. Write it down, my dears. Use it in a conversation tomorrow and impress people that think they're more important than you. You listen to me now. There's no one more important than you. Okay? When these people come along with their little clipboards and their iPads, oh, Mr. Davenport, could you come over, please? They're not as important as you, Mandy. I'm telling you that now, my love. They are not as important as you. It says panspermia is the theory. Oh, you're over there. What are you doing over there? Come back over here, dear. Panspermia is the theory that the formula for life was seeded via comets and meteorites, and it's got genuine merit. As Mars was probably habitable before the Earth, it is possible life originated there before hitchhiking on a space rock to here. Now, I've said that before. You know, what we're going through at the moment on this planet, has that already happened on Mars? Bearing in time that in mind that time is irrelevant. So is what's happening here happened on Mars billions of years ago, right? So they've gone through everything. There might have been some bloke sitting in a little house on Mars doing exactly what I did billions of years, and then something went wrong and they all died out. But somehow life was transported onto our very own Earth. And here I am again. I've been here twice. I knew it. I knew I'd been here before. Very strange. Either way, as Mars was probably habitable, there we are. Either way, frozen Europa could well have all the answers. When Voyager 1 space probe flashed past in 1979 Europa, scientists were stunned by what they saw. Yes, there were old videotapes of me. How lucky for them. It had shapely cannons, troughs, ridges, and there were hardly any craters. That sparked the theory that water regularly welled up from beneath, remoulding and refreshing the surfaces. Wow. The Galileo probe found strong evidence that there were oceans twice as big as the Earth's beneath the ice. This is that moon, Galileo, and they seemed salty. Geologists were quick to point out that meant the water must have been interacting with the rocks and benefiting from nutrients and minerals from the moon's solid core. So there we are. You know, all very worrying. The aliens are on their way. We must be prepared. But it's okay, because before that, Brexit will be happening. Yeah! Have you got your Union Jacks ready? Or your Union flags? Have you got them ready? Get ready for Brexit, boys and girls. Get those flags out. And let's see what exciting, strange-looking aliens we have with us this evening. Jason Hughes. Good morning, Mr. Alien number 1. Hello, Shaun, Steel. Michael Lawrence here. One man and his Sprinter van. Gary, there's Gaz. Good evening, Gaz. Good evening, young Gaz. Welcome to our little show. Hello to Mandy Davenport. Mick Davenport. What are you doing? Just walking, hopefully back in time for the bingo. Worrying. Oh, no, the bingo isn't a prize for tonight. The backdrop isn't a bingo prize, I'm afraid. It's a raffle prize. And the raffle is tomorrow morning. Sorry about that. No, the Christmas backdrops, we've got 2 Christmas backdrops, okay, that we're giving away. One should have gone last week. I told you I'd get cold, didn't I? One should have gone last week. But I can't remember who won last week. But never, anyway, he didn't want it. So he had a fridge magnet instead, which is perfectly all right. You choose what you want, darlings. All right, doesn't bother me. So we've still got the 2 Christmas backdrops to give away, one of which will go tomorrow, if someone wants it, unless they choose something else. So we've still got those 2 to go yet. But they are for the raffle, not the bingo, my old mate. All right. Hello to Mr. MP Dodsworth. Greetings to you. There's Paulie H. Poor hate and subjects, he says. George Bond's in the house. Good evening, George. Joey Millen there. Thank you, Joey. Michael, hello, Michael Lawrence. Let's do it again. Hello to Michael Lawrence. Yvonne Lemon. Good evening. Diane Jebb. All right, my love. There's Tony King. Was it Tony who won last? It might have been Tony who won the raffle last week. I can't remember. It's a long time. It's a whole week ago, dear. Can't remember everything, can we? Hello to Rachel. Rachel, good evening, Rachel. Lee Toby in the house. Evening, Lee. Thank you for subscribing, Lee. If you haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to do so. You know where I am, youtube.com/Chris Reardon UK. Hit the subscribe button there, boys and girls, and your little notifications bell. And if we could have some thumbs up, please. So underneath this video box, unless you've stretched it across the whole screen, there's a thumbs up and there's a thumbs down. Could you hit the thumbs up button, because that helps the YouTube algorithms. I can never say that word. Algorithms, or whatever they are. Okay, thank you very much. Let's just scroll down there. We get the date wrong, did we? Never mind. What was the date on the screen? Did that say 2020? Yeah, that did. Okay. Right. Where are we now? Fran Green. Good evening, Fran Green. Correct, Paulie H. You noticed the haircut? Thank God for that. Thank God someone noticed. You know, thank God someone noticed. What is the point in sitting here, having things done, various things done to me, when no one notices? What would be the point of that? Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Paulie H. Thank you very much for noticing me that, yes. I had a good laugh with the hairdresser in. It was a different one this time. It was a bit laddie. It was. I did have a laugh with him. I was telling him about how I used to go out clubbing in the 90s and the state I used to get home in. And I went after a night out. I went round to this bloke's house, and in the morning, I must tell you this. In the morning, it was a council estate in Vauxhall, and my car had been clamped, hadn't it? And I rang him up. And I was very blasé about it. Oh, I said, so he come along eventually. I said, it's £100, mate. One of them. It's £100, mate, don't you? Yeah, okay. There's the money. Can you just take the thing off? Oh. Right. Well, do you want a receipt, mate? No, I don't want a receipt. Yeah, just take the clamp off. And there's your money. Bye-bye. And he looked at me as I drove off like that. He said, you look a bit vague to me. I said, do I? Yeah, okay. Anyway, thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Just handed over the money. Didn't argue at all. What's the point? No point. Just let them have their money. They need it more than me. Sods. Good evening to Shaun Pye. Hello to you. That's got to be 25 years ago, that. 25 years ago, I ask you. Hello to Steph Diamond. Good evening, Steph. You're right, lovely Steph. Is that everyone today? Let's have a look. Big Joe's in the house. We've got the bingo coming up, of course, in just over 15 minutes' time. At 8 o'clock, 3 games of bingo for you tonight. We've got the pens standing by. Okay, delightful bingo pens. That's for games 1 and 2. Various different... Oh, we've got 2 yellows there. So no one has yellow. No one asks for a yellow pen. I don't know why that is. So we've got the 2 pens. It says on there, I'm a Chris Reardon bingo winner. Okay, there. Lots of other colours as well. That's for the first 2 games. And that's for the, not warm-up, the early birds. That's for the early bird game. And for a main game, you can have either 2 of those pens or one of our delightful hats. Okay? Or one of our old fridge magnets. New ones are coming. Fridge magnets have been updated for this year. As I've said to you before, these are the only ones of these. I only make 1 lot, okay? Once these have gone, They're gone, and that's it. Okay? So the new ones are... They're not massively different. They are a bit different. Not slightly different. A bit more than slightly, okay? They've got a photograph up here, actually, of me. And the words 2020 on there, from what I remember. I think I did a different colour as well. Can't remember now. So they're coming. They're on the way. Okay, I'm just waiting for them to arrive. Once they've arrived, then we'll super chat these off. Anyone more who wants one of those? I've got 12 left at the moment, but you can have one of those tonight for the bingo prize if you don't want the hat. Okay, it's entirely up to you, my darling. Good evening to Ross Patzel. Don't tell anyone, but I secretly fancy Carol Kirkwood. Do not worry. As a teacher said to me once, your secret is safe with me. Okay, Ross, your secret is safe with me. She is really fit for her age. Yes, she is, Ross. Carol Kirkwood is extremely fit for her age. Why aren't you? You've got to be 30 years less than her, 25, 30 years less than her, and you don't look anything as good as her. Why is that, Ross? What have you been doing your life to look as bad as you look? Unbelievable. Hello to Mike Reese-Ponto, who says, we are from the planet Reardon. Oh, Yvonne's got a cold again. Oh, God. Oh, what have they got? Now, I'm going to guess what they've gone to see at the pictures, Yvonne, your boys. 1917. Am I right? I want to go and see that. I'm desperate to go and see that. I'm going to go and try and see it next week sometime. Yeah. When I'm up north. I asked my sister if she wanted to go, but she's not really shown an interest, so I might have to go on my own. I spoke to my friend Tom Edwards, and he's not really into war films either, so I might end up going on my own to that one. Oh, maybe my nephew will come with me. Wonder if he'd like to go and see that. I'll ask Gary. Is Gary around tonight? He's not, is he? I haven't seen him appear yet. Ross, Donna makes some strange noises when she's sleeping, like she's a possessed ghost with her snoring. I always think there's a ghost in my bedroom. But no, it's just, thank God for that. Nothing wrong with ghosts. Don't ever be afraid of ghosts, boys and girls. Don't be afraid of ghosts, okay? I mean, really, they're fine. They're fine. But I do believe in ghosts. I've had a few little experiences myself, boys and girls. Just one or two little experiences. Let's just get some stuff ready. It's almost bingo time tonight, isn't it? Someone said to me, do you think they watch the Sunday show, for the bingo? And I'm no, I'm sure they don't. They watch the show to hear what I have to say, and bingo just happens to be there. I don't think for one moment anyone just watches the show for bingo, so don't worry about that, my love. I'm sure you don't. There we are. Steph agrees. I believe there is something after death. Yes, worms. We're going to become worms. How fabulous is that? They have a wonderful life until they're stepped on. For years, Steph, after you've changed from human formation into worm, you'll be able to slide under buildings and through earth, munching away on that earth. It's very tasty. Have some now. Go out to the garden now, if you've got one, or if you've got a balcony, perhaps there's a plant pot somewhere, and have a little mouthful of earth, and you'll know what it's like. Nothing wrong with that, my love. There you go. Shaun, absolutely. Look at hieroglyphics. Is that how you say it? From years ago. Carved in stone. Some of them have a spaceship in the background. Oh, yes, Shaun. And do you know, carvings of me have been found in caves. They're absolutely all over the world. The Amazon rainforest. The mines in Australia, you go down those mines and there's carved pictures of me that have been put into the wall of these mines by bored miners who take the show down the mines to watch. They download it onto their little iPhones. Oh, we're a little bit bored chopping away at this wall now. Let's watch one of Chris's shows, and they watch it on their little iPhones. Isn't that marvellous? Even I want to sing them a song. What can I say? What can I sing someone who's down a mine? I don't know. I think of some sort of song. Tunnel. Oh, I don't know. Good evening to Sabrina Walker. Good evening, Sabrina. Welcome to our show. Good evening to the delightful Craig. And a special good evening, Craig, to your brand new teeth. They look wonderful. Happy birthday to DJ Craig today. Oh, he's had his teeth whitened, dear. He sent me a photo. Well, I couldn't look at the screen. It was so bright. God, blimey. Hello, Craig. Please take that photo down. I can't look at the screen. Dear me. Evening, Craig. Yes, was I on the wrong camera there? Don't worry about that, darling. As long as you can hear me. Not many people watch, I'm sure. Christ, don't you go on when something goes wrong. Honestly, look. Let's have a look. Manilo holding the clock up. He's there. Manilo is there. I scroll down there. Oh, we've jumped forward there. Hello to David in Hemel. Chris looked like a ghost at Central on Friday, staggered around the stage. Carving of Chris's in the Amazon depot, more like. The Amazon depot. I like that. I like that. Hello to Alan Wainwright. Welcome along. There you go. Michael went to see 1917. It was okay. You may like it. Well, I'm sure I'm going to really like it, actually. Looking forward to that. I very much like Dunkirk, which was that last year or the year before? And actually, Harry Styles was an actor. I thought he was very good, actually. He didn't have a massive part, but it was a great film. The thing that made Dunkirk was the music. It absolutely had you on the edge of your seat while you were watching that. Totally, utterly amazing film, Dunkirk. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. So 1917 is the one I want to see next. I'd like to go in one of those 4X cinemas. Is it 4X or 4D? I've never been in one of those. Don't the chairs shake and stuff like that? only piece of furniture I've been sleeping on, sitting on, has shaken for ages, to be honest. Hello to Colin K. Good evening, Colin. Welcome to our show, AJP Garden Machines. Jason got his pens yesterday, which were bought for me by Roy and Gavin. There we are. Everyone's received their little bits and pieces. They've all received their little bits and pieces. Joey, can I have a top, Chris? What? A top what? Well, you mean a T-shirt? There's no T-shirts available yet, my friend. None available yet. None available yet. However, I have news on the T-shirt front. MP Dodsworth, if I win the raffle, can I have the 2 backdrops and donate the curtains to Roy Brownlow and the tablecloth to Mick Davenport and all the pens to the rest of the gang? No. What if I did that? There'd be nothing left. No, you've got to hold it back. Got to hold it back. Just trickle the prizes in a little bit at a time. Can't give it all out at once. I reckon that's what these phone manufacturers do. People like Apple. Every year a new phone comes out a little bit better than last year's one. I don't believe that at all. I reckon, take Apple, for example. I reckon Apple have got like the next 3, 4, 5 phones all lined up waiting to go. Okay, this year we'll have that one this year. I reckon phones could have moved on. Maybe we can have holographic phones now. How fantastic would that be? So you push a button and then the person appears in front of you. I think that would be marvellous. I reckon they're probably available or around now, but they don't release them there. Not until they can make money on the next one, which gives you another 10 pixels on your camera. Not that you can notice with the naked eye. The cameras are so good now. Fantastic. My neighbour's got a really nice camera. If you were watching the show, I think it was Saturday, he took a picture of the moon. Now, I took a picture of the moon with my iPhone, and it's just it was a big, bright moon on, I think it was either Friday or Thursday night. I can't remember what time. I'm sure it was Friday. Friday night was a massive moon, and it was coming between the trees. It looked fantastic. Of course, I tried to take a photo of my iPhone. Absolutely, just this tiny little white dot. And you zoom in and it just won't focus. It won't focus, and it's always been like that with all the iPhones I have. Then don't seem to be very good at taking photos of things in the sky at night close up. But he's got a decent camera next door, isn't he, Dave? Can I show you this? Look at this picture he took of the moon Friday night. Look at that. Wow. Isn't that amazing? Don't you wish you could take photos like that with your camera? I expect some of you have got a decent camera like that. I mean, you can just see it. It's almost like a dark earth, isn't it? And it looks like there's bits of land and water on there. Of course, there's no water at all on the moon. I find it just amazing, that photograph. absolutely amazing. Just scrolling up there. Evening, Stephen Petty. Yes, bingo in 7 minutes' time, boys and girls. You should have all have had your little bingo tickets. If you didn't, it's too late now. It's too late, baby. It's too late, baby. If you're new to the show, bonjour, welcome, shalom, Ababadachi, and many, many other languages. I do them all. I do all the languages, dear. All the languages. If you're here for the first time tonight and you want to play the bingo, I'm afraid you can't. You've got to register for the bingo before Sunday. If you want to play next week, send me an email in now to that email address, boys and girls, okay? Send an email to that email address and I shall add you onto the system for next week's bingo, okay? Next week's bingo, you will get your bingo tickets and you'll be able to play along with the rest of us. And we'll be starting that this evening at 8 o'clock in 5 minutes' time. Tony, I went potholing yesterday and saw a picture of Chris carved into the rock, and that's as true as me stood here riding this bike. See? I told you. I told you. Has Rachel got to go to work? Are you going to work, Rachel, or are you just singing me a song? You carry on singing, darling. As much singing as possible and happiness on this programme. Nothing depressing. We don't want depressing, thank you very much. I can give you something depressing. What's the time? Or we can just do this now. I can give you something depressing. No, I won't give you that. I'll hold that for the bit between the bingos. Right, to tell you, I want to tell you this now while you're all here. So, if you haven't been for a couple of days, you won't know this yet, but certain things are on the way as we speak. We have now ordered key rings, okay? The key rings that I originally ordered fouled badly. They just didn't look right at all. So I haven't actually checked. I need to check that. I've got that refund. But they say they've refunded me or will refund me the whole amount of that. So that's it. I found another company and I've ordered key rings and they are like little plastic things, okay? I can describe them like little plastic things where they've had a picture inserted into them. Now, I don't have them yet, but I've got my fingers crossed these will come out all right. So you'll be able to have those as prizes or as super chats, okay? Stickers are also on the way. I found someone to do stickers. My brother-in-law put me in touch with a chap called the Diesel Guy who has agreed to do some stickers for me. They are being done now. They should be here with us forthwith. I never rush people along, you know. It's no point in rushing, you know. Take your time. When you're ready, just send them over. That's fine by me. So stickers are on the way. Because you can just peel off the thing and stick it on something. Maybe the back of your car or the back of your bum. You know. If you go swimming, feel free to put one on. Well, we need tattoos. Who's had a tattoo yet? Who's had a tattoo of the logo? Anyone had a tattoo of the logo yet? I knew someone that had a Barry Manilow tattoo. She died actually recently. Only a couple of months ago. Her name was... Oh, gosh, what's her name now? Oh, I can't remember now. I didn't... Anita, that's it, Anita. She actually had a tattoo of Barry Manilow tattooed onto her arm there. And she met him a few times as well, but she died recently. But yes, has anyone got a tattoo of me yet? You know, perhaps that could be a thing. You could think of doing something like that for your birthday. My birthday's soon. And also, I'm very, very pleased to announce exclusively on this show tonight, T-shirts are now being made. Now, we've already had one made. It was a gift to me. The chap making these T-shirts, his name's Lee. I have looked at T-shirts before, but I found them prohibitively expensive. Not massively expensive, but too much to ask, you know, for... if you wanted to super chat one, they were coming like £15 to £25, which I thought was a bit much, you know. However, these are the T-shirts. Now, this is the one he had made for me, which I wore yesterday. Boys, if you want this one, I've worn this, so that's a lot of money, you know. It's got to be £400 that. Because is that just a minute? Yes, it's got a little bit of my sweat on this as well. You know, if you want me to wear them, then they will cost a little bit more first, you know. Because there are people who buy used clothes, underwear, and I'm not going that far. They do. I'm serious. They buy boys and men's pants, girls and women's knickers, and they specifically look for used ones. I'm not going that far. I could wear a T-shirt for you for an additional £5. Okay, here they are. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Now, they will be slightly different. The word listen will be changed to the word watch. But basically, that's it. I think these are fantastic. They're a reasonable quality as well. That's a large. Okay? Now, the colour yellow will not be available, I'm afraid. I was a bit concerned that might be a little bit too bright for one or two of you. So what I've done is you cannot order these yet. Do not send me a super chat for one of these yet or anything, okay? Because they're not available. And I've learned from, like, when we did the calendars, I know some of you sent a super chat in advance to sort of reserve one, but it gets a bit messy and you forget what's gone out, you see. That's the trouble. You forget what's gone out. So I'm not going to do those until they arrive. I've ordered 7 large white, 7 large black, 3 large white and 3 large black, and you'll have the logo on there just to keep them a sort of fairly neutral colour. And then we'll see how those goes. And if you like those, I'll get some more colours done and I'll ask you in advance, you know, if you want something like that done. All right, my loves. Okie doke. Well, it's just coming up to 8 o'clock now, boys and girls. All right. You know you've got that T-shirt. Oh, you know Lee, do you? Yes, he's started doing this as a little business. Mick, I think 11. I think they're going to be £11. At the moment, it's just large and medium that are being made, and we'll see how that goes, okay? All right, we'll see how that goes. Right, we must move on, boys and girls, because look at the time. It's 8 o'clock, and it's Sunday night bingo time! Yes, indeed. Welcome to our little bingo session, boys and girls. You should have all have had your bingo tickets by now. If you didn't have your bingo, if it didn't come for whatever reason, there's nothing I can do about it at this stage. Once they've gone, they've gone. Have a look at your bingo tickets now. If you have number 91 on there, you are lucky. That is a lucky number. I never know who's going to get them, but one or two of you will have 91 on your bingo tickets. Cross it off now. That number has gone, okay? Cross off number 91. As always, gang, you need to mark off all the numbers on your bingo ticket, or if you've just written them down, you know, as soon as you've marked off the last number, chat in the chat box, nice and big, bingo. Or, you know, something like that, bingo. Okay? You must, it's up to you to claim within just over a minute. You've only got just over a minute to claim. A clock will appear on the screen. When we go over the minute, then that's it. You've missed it, and we carry on until someone else has won. All right? Simple as that, boys and girls. Remember, you must claim as soon as you've crossed that other number, put your thing up there, and that's it, okay? And then you'll win, and we check your numbers. And if you've won, you can choose either, well, for the first 2 games, you get to choose a coloured bingo pen, and for the main game, either a hat or a fridge magnet or 2 pens. All right, let's bring up the bingo board. There we are. There's our bingo board playing game 1. Game 1. Good evening, Gary. Good evening, Gary. Oh, Shaun. Yes, I'll see about the sizes. It's just to start off, and we'll see. I'll come back to that subject a little bit later on. Okay. Oh, Mandy's well endowed, is she? All righty. Pens ready? Here we go, boys and girls, for tonight's bingo. First number out of the hats. 8 and 7, 87. Hello, Tay. We'll just keep it not too fast while Tay's a new player. So I'll just do the first 5 numbers so she knows what she's doing. On its own, number 5. Evening, Mark Bowles. Evening, Mark. 2 and 7, 27. 3 and 8, 38. You know what you're doing, Tay? 1 and 7, 17. 3 and 7, 37. 3 and 5, 35. Okay, Tay's away. She knows what she's doing now. Let's move on. 8 and 2, 82. Remember, you need to have all the numbers marked off there, okay? 5 and 8, 58. It's the garden gate at 58. 4 and 7, 47. 8 and 1, 81. I've got a jacket potato in the oven for later. It's massive. 1 and 4, 14. I put it on 120. That'd be all right, wouldn't it? 2 hours. Oh, Christ. 8 and 5, 85. 7 and 6, 76. 4 and 6, 46. 8 and 6, 86. All the 4s, 44. 1 and 8, 18. 4 and 1, 41. 4-0, blind 40. 3-0, blind 30. 2 and 1, 21. 5 and 6, 56. 1 and 5, 15. 6-0, blind 60. 2 and 4, 24. 7 and 8, 78. 7-0, 70. All on its own, number 9. 6 and 4, 64. 4 and 2, 42. Mick Davenport's not having a very good time, are you, mate? 5-0, 50. 5 and 9, the Brighton line. Woo, woo. 8 and 4, 84. 2 and 8, 28. 6 and 9, 69. Is my nephew's wife playing tonight? One Fat Chris, number 8. Stephen Petty not having a good time tonight. 5 and 1, up 51. Rachel's become a ghost. 7 and 9, 79. Boris's boudoir, number 10. 7 and 4, 74. Mikey Mike not doing good. All on its own, poor little number 6. 2 little ducks, 22. Quack, quack. Good evening, Matthew Van. Welcome to the show, Matthew. Long time no see. Hello. All on its own, number 4. Adam the Plumber doing well, if he's here. 4 and 8, 48. 3 and 1, 31. 1 and 6, sweet 16. 4 and 5, 45. Oh, my sister's doing well now. 2 and 5, 25. 8 and 9, 89. 5 and 7, 57. 7 and 1, 71. 3 and 2, 32. 1 and 9, 19. 5 and 2, 52. All the ones, legs 11. 1 and 2, 12. All the sixes, 66. Clickety click, gang. 4 and 3, 43. 5 and 4, 54. 3 and 9, 39. 'All the fives, 55. 1 little duck, number 2, quack. 6 and 8, 68. 2 and 6, 26. All on its own, number 3. 1 and 3, unlucky for some, 13. All on its own, number 7. 4 and 9, 49. All the sevens, 77. 3 and 6, 36. 7 and 2, 72. 6 and 3, 63. 2-0, blind 20. 3 and 4, 34. 2 and 3, 23. We have a call at 23. Someone has won. Are you with us tonight? That is the question, boys and girls. You need to claim if you're there. Shove in bingo, type in bingo on our little chat box there if you think you've won. We actually have 3 winners there, I believe. We've actually got 3 winners. 3 winners. Okay, check your numbers very carefully. We have 3 winners. Who has won? Don't say bingo if it's not you. Please don't do that. It becomes very difficult. Come on, someone's won. Well, Jason, have you or haven't? Haven't you? Have you won or haven't you, Jason? What do you mean, I thought I had bingo? What does that mean? I thought I had bingo. If you think you've won, shout bingo, dear. Shout bingo if you think you've won. Why do you think you've won and you haven't? Have you checked your numbers? Are you checking it? Well, hurry up. You've got 15 seconds now. 14, 13, 12, 11. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Really? Okay. Stop the clock at 2 seconds. Are you for real? Were you just testing us out there? Jason. How can you only think that you've won? I don't get that. I don't get that. Okay. Mark, what are you going on about there? I can't see you up there, Mark. But certainly, yes, Jace, you've won. You've won, Jace. I have your numbers here. 17, 20, 47, 84, 41, 52, 10, 4, 55, 3, 89, 54, 87, last number 23 and 18. Congratulations, you've won. You've won. Well done. Very pleased for you. Mark, I don't see you having... what do you mean your card disappeared? How can you... How can your card disappear? I don't get it. How did your card disappear? Anyway, congratulations. Oh, you didn't see the... There was the numbers there. Okay, well, we'll move on now because we've got the other game to sort out. I have to close out before I send off the tickets. Congratulations to you, sir. Well done. You need to claim a little prize. Wow, you claim a prize. Alan only needed one number there. Amelia had 3. Right, let's clear the game down there. Clear the game. Okay, where are we now? Clear the game. Where are we? New game. Sorry, just a second. Give me a second. There we are. Game 2. There it is. Game 2. Good. There we go. What colour do you want there? Okay. What colour would you like? Okay. Just email me in with what you want there. You need a pen. You're going to win a pen. What colour would you like? We got blue. We got white. We got dark blue, which that's quite a nice colour. Dark blue. We got green. We got yellow, which I love. No one chooses the yellow ones. We've got orange, which again is a nice colour. And we've got purple. I think that's all of them. Oh, and red. We've got red as well. There you go. What colour, I've won, Chris Reardon's bingo, would you like? Make your selection. Tell us on here. Last number was 20, but you didn't call it. What do you mean your last number was 20? Oh, I've closed it down now. I can't check. Well, we checked the numbers. They're all on there, mate. The last number was actually 23. That would have been the last one you crossed off, because I remember that. But I can't see the board now. That's gone. Right, let me just send off the next game. Nice and early. Gives it a chance to get through the systems. Jason, I can't see the other windows now because I've changed the game to the next one. All right. I may be able to go back to it at the end of the session. Okay, so hang on a minute. So game 2... Sunday the 12th. There we go. Let's send those emails now. And they should arrive to you forthwith. I've just got to take a couple of tablets. I'm on Now tablets now. My Nows have got a bit of fungus growing underneath them. Seriously. You know, they're all white. It's not very pleasant. Right? And my nephew's wife has been going on and on about me getting my phone. So I did eventually. I said to the doctor, I've got a problem with my toes. And he looked, he said, oh, you need some of these. So I have to have 2 of these for 7 days. Then you miss for 3 weeks, and then you do it again. You do that for 6 months. You've got to do that for. Blimey, it'd be blooming summer by then, would it? Huh? Okay, Jason wants purple. Thank you, Jason. Can you put that in your email? Purple pen, please, and your full postal address there. Okay. I'll write that for her. I will sort those out for you. Okay. I've got to tell you. I will be... Well done, Jason. Congratulations. Congratulations. Have you won anything before, Jason? I don't think you have you? I'm just trying to think if you've ever won anything. I'm not sure if you've ever won anything before. Yes, I will be writing your address on the envelope. Yes, writing the address on the envelope. So, if you were watching the show yesterday, you'll know that I had purchased a label printer. Now, I have a printer over there, right, which is fantastic. It's a Brother printer. It's just a black and white printer, not particularly expensive at all. Don't need to do colour printing here. But to print a label, you have to put in it a sheet of labels, okay? You put in a sheet of labels, and then you have to select what label you want to print it on, and it just gets a bit messy, really. You know, if you then pull out your sheet... Let me look. Labels. Hang on a minute. Let me get these. Right. Here we are. Here's some labels. So you have to put in a sheet of labels like this, okay? I don't know if you can see that. Let me try it on there. Can you see that better on there? Maybe. Yes, you can. Okay. So obviously there's 4 labels missing here, right? So here's the other 4 labels there. So you have to put it in there, right? And then you have to select the label you want printed. And then, it's just messy. It's messy. So what I wanted was one of those little label machines that my brother-in-law and my sister have got. I just type in the address and it goes, and it comes out on a long strip and it cuts it and that's it. Happy days. You know, so I got this label printer, which you would have seen on yesterday's show from Amazon. brother. Not particularly expensive. It was £35. It looked all right to me. I was talking to someone in a pub last night, actually, Adrian, and he was saying, oh, it looked quite old. It looks like an old model. Well, doesn't bother me if it's an old model or not. It was brand new. Right? So I'm following the instructions, plugging this thing together. Eventually I got there, and I opened this software. What was it called? P something or other? I don't know, P ping or something like that. It was. I opened this software, which immediately told me that I had loaded the incorrect driver for this particular printer. I thought, oh, here we go. You know, why can't we just plug things in and then it works? You know, like the old days. You used to plug something in and it just worked. No, not with this. So, wrong thing. And I'd followed all the instructions. You know, it hadn't detected it on an auto detect. I thought, oh, that's not working. And then I started looking. So I went through this software. And it was just so complicated, this software that they'd provided with it. There was a million different types of labels, and you had to choose the right one. Well, I don't know what labels they are, do I? How do I know what sort of labels they are? It was just this long strip that you loaded into the thing, and it cut a piece off. And I just couldn't work the damn thing. Anyway, so I immediately rang up my sister, because she's quite good when you want to shout and scream about something that you don't like. And she will, of course, take the opposite opinion to me, usually. But I said, I've had enough of this. I said, this is going back in the box. But and that's how I deal with things, usually. If something's really upsetting me, that's it. I'll close it down and send it back. Right? So anyway, the phone call goes on. So I put the finger. And I thought, I wonder if one of the other USB sockets work. So I unplugged it, turned it off, unplugged it in another USB socket. I went through the setup again. And this time it worked. And it printed out a label. Okay. I managed to get it to print out a label, which is here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I can't show it to you. Because yes, I can show it to you, actually. Let me just... Because it's actually Michael Pullman's address, who's in Australia. I don't know if he's with us today. I don't think he does the bingo, Michael. But anyway, let me just cross out his information before I show you the label. Right. I'm sure you don't want your address revealed here or anything like that. So there you are. You'll see I've crossed bits off there. So it prints out this label, right, via this software, which, as I say, I found incredibly complicated. Nevertheless, I managed to print out a label. I mean, look at it. You know, what's it? It's got from, to, a zip code, and this. I don't know how it produced this barcode, and notes. Well, I don't want all that on there. All I want to do is, you know, Michael Pullman, address, Australia. That's all I want to put on there. Not all this, who it's from, there's, you know, notes and all this business. I just want one label, the same as you'd write on an envelope. No. And I'm looking at this software. I can't cope with this. Couldn't work it. So I couldn't work it. So back in the box it went, and once I've done that, I can't have it in the house. It's got to go straight away. So 3 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon, back in the box, went straight on the Amazon website, got the return code, and straight down the post office and got rid of it. Out of the house. Goodbye. And it's a shame because it was a very reasonably priced printer. I just couldn't work it. You know, and it's about time. I mean, they managed to do it with many things now. It's about time you could just buy something, plug it into your blooming computer, and it works. And it works. And that was it. So I was back onto the phone to my sister, you know, walking back from the back. Oh, I'm so happy, Shaun. It's now been dropped off at the post office. It's gone. Problem removed. You know, I would advise you to do that with everything that you've got, boys and girls. When you've got a problem, get rid of it. If it might be a person. Maybe you're married or you're going out with the wrong person. Get rid of them. Walk away. That's how I deal with things. That's why I'm sitting here on my own. So, and I've got back here. They have a Dymo label printer, which they don't seem to have a problem at all with. And I was speaking to Martin, my sister's husband, and he was saying that he found that quite easy to operate, the Dymo label printer. So they actually have one of those. So I was going to order one. And she said, no, don't order it. Come round and we'll show you it first. So I'm going to have a look at that one and see if that's any easier to operate. And when I was talking to Adrian, I think it was Adrian in the pub yesterday. I don't know if he's with us today. It doesn't look like he's with us today. I was talking to Adrian in the pub yesterday. He said, well, why don't you just put envelopes in the printer? Well, I never thought about that. So maybe I can do that. I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. At the moment, this printer over there, it's just got a load of paper in it. I only use it to print out A4 bits of paper like that, you see. That's all I use it for. And it's got a tray thing in the bottom. So I might try that and see how that goes. With just putting, if I could just put an envelope, I won't even have to buy another machine, will I? It works very well, that thing over there. But yes, just put envelopes in it and see if it works like that. So for the moment, you will continue probably to receive handwritten envelopes, which of course will be worth a lot of money. Like, here is an actual envelope written by Chris Reardon from United Kingdom Talk. I'm sure it'll be worth a lot of money. Okay. All right, Jason's having a purple pen. I think that's the last one, Jason. I better get that out for you. This lovely colour, that's the last one. I'm a Chris Reardon bingo winner, purple pen. Okay, I'm sure that is the last bingo, purple pen. I don't know if we've got any on the super. Yeah, we've still got super chat pens. These are available to buy. They're very different. Sorry, they're very similar to the bingo pens. It's just the writing. It says on here, I'm a Chris Reardon Super Chatter 2020. You can have one of those for £2 or over. The bingo pens are almost exactly the same, except they say, I'm a Chris Reardon bingo winner. And of course, when these run out, they will be updated as well with the year 2020 on there. But you can only get one of these if you win something, I was talking to Claire. I expect Claire is probably sitting there very quietly on the side. I was talking to Claire. I think it's important to have certain things that you can only win. Otherwise, what's the point? Yeah, you might as well just buy everything. I really think that's important, that you can have some stuff that you can only win. Sometimes, some stuff you can buy and win. But important to have some stuff that you can only win. For example, the fridge magnets that we've been giving away. When the new one comes, we'll super chat the rest of these off because I know some of you want them. But the new ones, again, will only be available as a prize. As a prize. You've got to win something. All right? Okay, let's just scroll down there. Jason, that was his first win. Well, congratulations, Jason. Whereabouts are you anyway? Let's see. Have you sent an email yet? I haven't sent an email yet. Send that email as soon as you can, Jason, and we'll get going with that. That'll be in the post for you maybe tonight. I feel like we ought to go for a bit of a walk later because I haven't done much exercise today. I was down to church earlier. I went to my childhood church today. I've started playing the organ there as well because I only get sort of one every 4 or 5 weeks in the Wokingham because they've got like 5 people playing the organ there now. Down at the one in Roehampton, which is, to be honest, is a bit of a trek. It's about 45 minutes there and about an hour coming back because the traffic's built up. But nevertheless, they have no one. They have no one in that church. So I was pleased to offer up myself to them and I played today and it went all right. Although I have played there many times before. Over the years, when I was 21, and then back again when I was in my 40s, and now in my 50s. So it's kind of going back home, really. And there's this button on there, which I'd never pushed before. And really, when you're doing something like that, if there's anything you haven't pushed before, you want to do it before there's something going on. Do you see what I mean? But oh no, not Chris Reardon. Oh no. So we're halfway through a hymn. The next verse, I thought, I'll push that button, see what happens. Push this button. Oh, my God, the noise. The noise that came out, it was really loud. But never mind, we live and learn. So that's at St. Joseph's in Roehampton. I'm playing back there again on the... When is it now? Let me see. I think that's the 9... So 9... 2... What's the date today? Is it the 11th? It's the 12th today, so not the 19th. I'm doing the 26th. SJO, St. Joseph's Organ. 26 is when I'm back in Roehampton in southwest London, which I like to do. It's nice to have people singing around you as well. It's lovely, really nice. Lots of people got their bingo ticket. You want a Dymo Labo machine? Yes, Paulie. That's what I was just saying. Yeah. Yeah, that's what my brother-in-law says. He says it's very easy to work and everything, so that's what I'll do. Mandy, quite rightly, things aren't simple anymore, hun. You have you bought a new telly recently, Mandy? Try and set one of those blooming things up. Oh, blimey. You know, you need an O-level. Not an O-level. That's what I've got, O-level. 2. Oh, I'm thick as anything. All I got was 2 O-levels, grade C. You know, or grade 3. English and physics, that's all I've got. That's my only qualifications. English and physics, I'm afraid. Let's have a look there. Where are we? Let's just scroll down there. I'm just missing people. There's Claire. Good evening, Claire. Trevor Campbell in the house. Good evening, Trevor. Loving the badge. Yes, that's the other super chat thing. The badges. There you go. There's the badges there. Super chat. Okay, super chat badges. You can have one of those. If you want, anyone who does a super chat. Evening to Gavin Bass, just arriving there. Evening, Gavin. Yes, thank you very much, Yvonne. They've gone to see the film 1917. Excellent. Can you hurry up? I've just bought a toasty maker from Lakeland, so I can't wait for cheese and onion toasties. Yes, please. Oh, cheese and onion toasties. That is sounding really nice. Really, really nice. Cheese and onion toasters there. Okie doke, boys and girls. Let's play another game of bingo. Yep, here we go again. Game 2, boys and girls. Why have you still got game 1 up there? That's not right, is it? Oh, there it goes. It's changed. How does that happen then? It changed on its own. I didn't even have to do anything. How strange and mysterious. Very strange and mysterious. All right. Once again, have a look at your bingo cards. If you have number 91 on there, if you've got number 91 on there, please mark that off now. Please mark that off now. Matthew Van hasn't got his super chat pen. Okay. Email me, Matt. How long have you been waiting for that? Sometimes this stuff gets lost in the post for whatever reason. How long have you been waiting for that, and what colour was it? Could you just email me that information, and I'll sort that out for you. No problem. Okay. All right, if you've got number 91 on the card, please cross it off now. Hello to Heidi. Good evening, Heidi. All right. Here we go, boys and girls. And Joey, you got the time wrong. It's 8:30, not 9:30. All right. First number. 7 and 3, 73. 4 and 5, 45. All the threes, 33. 1 and 2, 12. 1 and 3, unlucky for some, 13. 7 and 6, 76. 4 and 7, 47. 2 and 9, 29. 2 and 1, 21. All the ones, legs 11. 5 and 8, 58. All on its own, one little duck, number 2. All on its own, number 7. 1 and 5, 15. 8 and 4, 84. Droopy draws. All the fours, 44. 6 and 8, 68. 1 and 9, 19. 6-0, blind 60. 6 and 2, 62. 7 and 4, 74. 3 and 1, 31. What did I do with that purple pen for for Jace. There it is. I put it back in. No, is that? Hang on a minute. Let me just sort something out here. I put it back in the blooming box there. And what's Matt one? A red one. Excuse me a moment, just a second. So otherwise they get given out again. I've only got certain colours missing now. 3 and 1, 31. You've done that one. Oh, Tay's a bit behind with everyone, aren't you, love? 4 and 1, 41. The ghosts are here, Rachel. 3 and 8, 38. 2 and 5, 25. All on its own, number 3. 4 and 3, 43. Top of the shop, blind 90. Don't forget, gang, you should have crossed off number 91 if it's on your ticket, okay? 7 and 1, 71. 5 and 1, 51. Oh, it's those spiders again. Hello, Jack. All the 6s, 66. Clickety click. 4 and 6, 46. 8-0, blind 80. 1 and 7, 17. 6 and 9, 69. 2-0, blind 20. 2 fat Chris's, 88. 2 and 7, 27. 5 and 9, it's the Brighton line. Woo, woo. Bruh, 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 bruh. Boris's boudoir, number 10. 8 and 3, 83. 3 and 2, 32. 7 and 9, 79. Any better now, Tay? Doesn't look like it to me. 3 and 6, 36. 3 and 9, 39. 5 and 3, 53. 4 and 9, 49. 7 and 2, 72. 7 and 8, 78. 8 and 5, 85. 1 and 4, 14. All on its own, number 5. 8 and 2, 82. 5 and 2, 52. Didn't see that, Rachel. All on its own, number 4. 3 and 7, 37. 4 and 8, 48. Jack, you are naughty, Jack. 6 and 7, 67. All on its own, number 6. 2 and 6, 26. 2 and 3, 23. 8 and 7, 87. Oh, Jack's getting saucy tonight. You see this? Look. 4-0, 40. 3 and 4, 34. 1 and 8, 18. 8 and 9, 89. 4 and 2, 42. Ooh, there's a lot of you waiting for a single number there. 6 and 5, 65. 1 and 6, 16. We have a winner on number 16, boys and girls. Let's bring up the clock. You have 1 minute and 10 seconds to claim. Let me see you claim, my darlings. Who's won? We have a winner. We have a winner. You have just over a minute to claim your prize. How exciting. Would you like the music a bit louder? I like this music, actually. Let's just turn up a little bit. A little bit more on the music. It's not too much, is it? Be careful. Have to be careful. Have to be careful. No, Joey, you haven't won. Who's won the bingo? Come on, gang. Who's won? 34 seconds left. Gosh, this person's going to be quite disappointed, I think. Rachel, he hasn't won. He's lying. Lies. I might have to take you out for the next game as punishment there. There must be pain and suffering. Tell him, Shaun. Pain and suffering is needed for insolence. No. They're not going to be there, are they? Gosh, I can't believe that. Can't believe that. Order! Order! Thank you, Jason. Order! Right, you missed it! Okay, back to the board. There we go. We shall continue on, all right? Keep an eye on your tickets, boys and girls. Keep an eye on your tickets. I'll let you know who missed out there. Here we go. Next number. 30, blind 30. 50, blind 50. We have another winner on 50, boys and girls. Check your bingo tickets now. We actually have 2 winners. We actually have 2 winners on 50. Who could it be? Chris, push the button in your place and my light will flash. I will give out pain and suffering. Claire! Claire is calling bingo! Jerry is calling bingo! Anyone else? There's 3 of you. There's actually 3 of you, I think. Who's the other one? Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that I'm in love with you. Right, we'll do Claire's first. Here we go. Claire, 25, last number 50, 90, 4, 19, 44, 23, 31, 30, 29, 39, 91. She had the lucky number tonight. There's the proof, gang. Okay? If you ever think you've got 91, therefore you can't win, incorrect. There you are. We have a winner. We've had a couple of winners with 91 on there. 91, 3, 66 and 42. Congratulations, Claire. And Jerry Millen, 34. Sorry, 30. I beg your pardon. Start again. 37, 60, 51, 27, 46, 53, 20, 36, 25, 40, 41, 10, 68, last number 53 and 16. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. So Claire, no. I'm sorry, Claire. No fridge magnet for the second prize, my darling. That's only available as the main prize. The main prize when it's like the hat or the fridge magnet or 2 pens. The only prize for the early birds is pens. I'm afraid. Sorry, Claire. And I love, you know how much I like you as well, Claire, but we can't show favouritism, darling. We can't show favouritism. They go mad. They go mad. Has anyone else won? Claim now or you've missed it. Let me see if anyone else has claimed. No. Poor Stu. He only needed 6 numbers. All right. Okay, so if you can email me your information there, my darlings, both of you. Okay, you need to email me your postal address and the colour of the pen you... Poor Clen. But you haven't got bingo pens, okay? Now be careful with your colours. Can you check with me here first before you email me? Tell me what colours you want, and I'll check that I've got that colour. We've got most colours. We've still got most colours here, so I don't think it'll be a problem. Haven't got purple. No more purples. Oh, yes, there's one. There's one purple in there. There's one purple in there. I think I've got all the colours here, so let me know what you want and I can put them behind me there so that they don't get one again. I'll have another fine turquoise. Ooh, turquoise. Which is turquoise? Is it that one or that one? Is it one of those? Is it light blue or dark blue? I don't know what turquoise is. Yeah, Joey, what colour do you want as well? Can you just tell me on there what colour you want so I can put it behind me and put that in your email as well? Okay, and I'll tell you who missed out on the prize. I can actually tell you missed out on the first prize as well now. So what colours do you want there, my darlings? I don't know what turquoise is. That dark blue or light blue turquoise? I think it's light blue, but I might be wrong. Let us know. Is it... Joey wants light blue. I'll put that behind me there. Now there's no light blue ones left. Oh, Claire, Joey just got in there before you. I'm sorry, Claire. You're not having a very successful night, are you, my love? I've got no more light blue left. No more light blue left. So it's going to be dark blue, white, green, yellow, orange, or red. What would you like, love? Sorry. If I ever win, could you send me 1,000 Metro bank pens? No, the bloke who used to bring in the pens to the karaoke, I haven't seen him for ages. Oh, Claire, no, don't. Joey, do you really want the turquoise one? Can't you have another colour? Because Claire wants the light blue one. Come on, what do you want? Come on, Joey, choose another colour. Give it to the lady. Be a gentleman there. Be a gentleman. There's Gary Butler. Evening, Gary. Come on, Joey, choose another colour. What's it going to be, Joey? I think you should have yellow. I like the yellow ones. I'd have yellow if it was me, but it's up to you. Come on, Joey. Quick. Yellow. Okay, Joey. Yellow's behind there for you there, all right? Remember, gang, you must put that in your emails as well. I can tell you that someone didn't claim the prize. The one who first won was Vanessa Brittle. She would have won had she have been here, but we went past that one, so she's missed out on the prize. And also, winning with the other two would have been Big Joe, who also hasn't claimed his prize. So they've missed out there, unfortunately. I can now go back to game number 1 while it's up there. And I can tell you, what did we want to know with game number 1? Someone won there as well and did... Is that right? Someone won there and didn't turn up? That would have been... again, Big Joe would have won game number 1. He would have won in the second instance, because I told you there were 2 people that had won there, didn't I? Well, Jace, of course, is here, so his is on the way. Joe didn't claim again, so he's obviously not here tonight and has missed out on 2 prizes tonight. I believe the first winner would have been Classic Restorer. He would have won tonight, but he got it first, you know, and he wasn't there. Then we carried on, so he would have been the big winner tonight on, I say the big winner, you know, won a pen. It's hardly £10,000 cash, is it? If it was £10,000 cash, they'd be here. I tell you that now. So they are the winners. They would have been the winners from earlier. All right. Sorry, I couldn't tell you that straight away, but sometimes, you know, you've moved on and it's not possible to see that. Right. Let's just send out your last lot. Have you had any problems since you had it apart from the Oh, sorry, you're talking to each other. That's fine. All right. So let's just get the email sender up again. Change to game number 3 and sending emails now. Sending emails. Jack, sorry I got overly saucy sometimes. It's because I've had too much Swiss blood in me. I'd built like an Alp and ridged Toblerone. Oh, that's all right, Jack. Saucy is fine. Saucy is funny. You know, the sort of rude humour I like is carry-on humour. You know, if you've ever watched a carry-on film, that's the sort of thing there, you know. So don't worry about that, okay? Excellent. Excellent. Claire's so happy now. She's got the turquoise one. Turquoise one. Excellent. And let's see if I've got your emails. Oh, Claire, you like to text, don't you? So just text. Just text what you want there, Claire, when you're ready. Joey's sent his one as well. Let's have a look, Joey. Got your email, Jason. Oh, it's an email from... Oh, Yvonne. Okay. Yeah. Yvonne, if it's all right with you, can I ask you not to email, just letting me know that you've got your raffle ticket, your tickets. That's perfectly all right. You don't need to email me to let me know that you've got them. Because to be honest, at this point, if you didn't get them, there wouldn't be anything I could do about it anyway, my love. All right, so it's all right. No need to. And I thank you for thanking me, but you don't need to do that. All right, my love. Thank you. Joey, I got your address there. Joey, you've sent me your address, but you haven't put the colour in. Okay, I'm going to delete that email. Can you send me your address again? Because I won't remember. Send me your address again and put yellow pen so I know what I'm sending. Otherwise, it's just impossible to remember everything that's going around on the chat box all the time. Right. Good. Excellent. We're away. What else have we got to tell you today? Oh, I know what I meant to tell you. So I've got in my cupboard today. You know when I buy toilet rolls, I buy a lot all in one go. I was using Groupon, which is a place where you get like cheaper stuff from. And this time I ordered from Amazon because, I mean, I compared the prices and they were both exactly the same. You know? Anyway, so I've gone in my cupboard to pull out a couple of toilet rolls to replenish them downstairs. Because I have about like 6 of them downstairs and 6 upstairs next to both toilets, you see. And I let them go down and they need to be replenished. So I've gone in my cupboard and as I open the door, that's a nice smell in here. What's that? It was a lovely, like a flowers. You know, like flowers. Lovely smell. Please don't forget your thumbs up at the bottom there, incidentally, boys and girls. Where underneath the screen, where there's a thumbs up and a thumbs down. If you could hit the thumbs up button, then that helps as well with the advertising the show via YouTube. Okay, yeah. So it's a lovely smell of flowers in there. And I'm like, where's that smell coming from? Anyway, I've ripped open the next lot of toilet rolls. It's the toilet rolls. They seem to be impregnated with lavender. Oh, it's lovely. It's a lovely smell. You know, so in future, you know, if you ever meet me and you can, there's a lovely smell there. Thank you, Claire. Got that there. Got you, Claire. Thank you, Claire. You know, if you ever meet me and there's a lovely smell of lavenders, it'll be my bum. Okay, because I've got lavender toilet paper now. It's you know, you could actually eat this toilet roll, I think. Oh, yeah. I wonder how they do that. You know, do they go in some sort of machine? And then tossed around with a load of lavenders. How does that work? Have you ever tossed with a load of lavenders? I mean, toilet rolls. Have you ever tossed toilet rolls? Oh, it's lovely. There's my nephew's wife. Your butt will not smell like lavender. It will if I use these, dear. Did I tell you I got my nail peels, Stacey? I'm having nail peels now. I've got 2 more to take tomorrow and 1 on Tuesday. Then I stop for a week. Oh, I meant to write that down, actually. Do you mind if I just do... Sorry, just talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Let me see. So 5. So I started to the 7th. I finished on the 14th. Then we've got to leave 3 weeks. So Tuesday the 14th. So that's... Hang on a minute. So that's 1, 2... And then I'll start again on... Oh, on my birthday. Look at that. Nail peels. Honestly, the things you have to do as you get older. It's terrible. You lot know. Hello, Luke. Welcome, Luke. Hello. Stacey's going to do my feet. What are you going to do to them? What, while we're on holiday? My sister says the smell's on the roll, is it? No, it's not. No, it's... No, I don't think it is. This could be a new drugs craze, couldn't it? Shaun is sending in a £10 super chat. Thank you, Shaun. Oh, hang on, here we are. Can I have 2 pens, please? Yes, indeed. Okay. Thank you very much, Shaun. Much appreciated. You know what to do, don't you, Shaun? Let's have a look there, Shaun. Email. There's your email, although you send it later. Now, super chat pens. Can I just tell you the colours, Shaun? Orange, purple. Turquoise, according to Claire. Turquoise, dark blue, yellow, green, white, and pink. What 2 would you like there? There's only one pink, Shaun. Okay, was that Shaun? Yeah, there's only one pink, Shaun, okay? So be warned. If you want that pink, ask, dear, because that's the last one left. No, it's the paper, Sharon. Would you like me to bring you one on Tuesday? Perhaps you can give that to your husband. That might help with his little problem. Oh, yeah, the things you have to do as you get older. I tell you, no, I can be walking along and suddenly I get this pain in my knee. You know, or trying to get out of bed. Oh, God, yeah. Or getting out for a wee at night. I've got a door next to my bed. I've got a lovely bed. Oh, I've got a lovely bed. Often you don't want to get out of it. You know, and I pull myself out with it. One day the handle's going to come off the door because the door opens and it stops at the bed. And I grab the handle and I yank myself out of this bed. I know the handle's just going to fall off at one point. Isn't it? It's awful. Loads of stuff goes wrong. Oh, can you speak up? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You can't hear things. You know, you're trying to look at things. Oh, Christ. You know, have you ever anyone of an age here, try and read the ingredients on some of this stuff in the supermarket. Can't read it. Can't read it. Blooming stuff. Amelia's not here for the bingo next week. Oh, she's going to Ireland. From Ireland to Preston to see Joey. Oh, and stay with him at his house. I hope you've got separate rooms. You're not married. I hope you've got separate rooms, Amelia. Can't have any of that going. Don't tell me I'm a Roman Catholic, darling. I hope Shania's not here watching this. She'd be horrified. Absolutely. What else are you saying here? You talking about heaters on here or something? Oh, yeah, God, how interesting. I like heaters. My sister and brother-in-law will tell you that. I love heaters. I like looking at heaters in shops. I'm obsessed with heaters. I kept buying them at one point, putting them in the caravan. I had to take one back though because it wasn't. It was not able to operate it unless you were actually there. I like to turn things off by remote. In fact, I might just turn on my heater now in the caravan. I can do that. You see. Let's see what the temperature is in my caravan at this moment. One moment. One moment, please. It is... it's 8 degrees. It's 8 degrees. I can turn on my heating here just by pushing that. Look at that. How fantastic is that? You know. So tomorrow night, after I finish work and I'm driving up there, about an hour before I get there, I turn everything on. It's nice and warm and toasty when I get in. 5 minutes to bingo time, gang. 5 minutes to bingo time. So she's going to do my feet. What are you going to do to them then? I think you should bite the toenails for me and so that they're nice and round, Stacey. I wonder what my nephew would think about that if you started biting my toes. Or if you got them little fishes. You know the little fishes? Put my feet in a little fish bowl and have them eating away at my feet. One woman I know, she was in there for too long. She got out, there were no feet left. Fish had ate all her feet. Terrible. Terrible way to go, really. Be very careful. If you go for one of those foot spas, don't have your feet in there for more than 10 minutes. She got out, there were just stumps. Fell over. Poor cow. If only there'd been a video. That would have got a lot of viewers, that would. We've got a lot of viewers. Stacey loves feet. You don't go near my sister's feet, do you, Stacey? Oh, my God. You've got some sort of death wish, dear. Did you want to be gassed? It's a terrible way to go. Coughing and all that business. How can you like feet? Strange. I'm sure there's clubs somewhere that have nights for people who like feet. God knows what goes on down there. I bet it stinks. Oh, it stinks. Shaun, green and pink for the wife. Green. Oh, he's got the pink one. Well, we're once again, I can't believe it. We're now running low. Gosh, on super chat pens as well. I'll get some more, I suppose. Are you getting fed up with pens though? I mean, we got some different stuff coming, as you well know. I'll have a think about that. I don't like to run out of stuff. You know, if someone wants something, I don't like to run out of stuff. Green and pink. So that's green and pink. That's over there for you. All those colours are over. Make sure you email in. Okay, don't leave it too long and allow me to put that back in a box. Because when you eventually remember, it'll be gone. Okay? It'll be gone. And it was Matthew Van as well. I've got to sort him out as well, haven't I? Just a second. Matthew Van. Where's Matthew Van? Oh, there's Matthew there. His was red, wasn't it? Matthew, you haven't emailed in yet, darling. Oh, do you want another one? Is that for another pen, Matthew? You wanted red. I put the red over there for you, didn't I? Did I? Or was that for someone else? You see, now it's gone there. It's gone too far now. I don't know what I'm doing half the time here. All right, Matthew. Email in, Matthew. Quickly email in and tell me what colours you want there. You say I already owe you one, so that's fine. We'll put them both in the same envelope and that'll be fine. Thank you, Matthew. Okay. We love pens. Pencils would be good. Oh, pencils as well. I don't know anyone that uses pencils anymore, Claire. I think you do drawings, don't you? Ever got like the beautiful sets of pencils and pens I've seen before in like craft shops? Not the kiddie ones that you get in WH Smith at Christmas. You know, proper sets of pencils. Beautiful work. They look beautiful in the box. I just wish I could draw. I'm no good at doing that at all. Hello to the Diesel Guy. There's the Diesel Guy. That's the lad who's doing our stickers. Okay. Hello, Diesel Guy. All right. He's doing our stickers. So whenever he's ready. And they're coming to post there. Thank you. Joey sent an email. Have you sent another email now, Joey? Yes, I've got that. I've got Shaun's email, Jason's, Lee, who's doing the T-shirt, and still waiting for Matthew Van's email. Send your email in, Matthew. All right, how are we doing? Nearly time. Jack's making a cup of coffee. Is like making love to beautiful women. It's got to be hot. Were you hot at some point, Jack? Were you? Were you ever hot, Jack? I mean, I'm looking at your picture. And, you know, I'm thinking maybe in the past you were very hot. Oh, I'm terrible tonight. I don't know what's got into me. Nothing, unfortunately. Matthew sent an email now, and I've got it. I've got it, Matthew. Thank you, Matthew. I think you've only mentioned one colour there, Matt. You're owed one already, so, you know, ask for another one as well. Ask for another one as well. Right, Heidi's there. Mark, where's the bingo animation? It's here, Mark. Haven't you seen it yet? Here it is again. All righty, here we go. Here we go, boys and girls. It's bingo time once again. Here comes the bingo board. Game number 3. Look at your bingo tickets. Cross off number 91. What a great night. Thank you ever so much for joining us tonight. Cross off number 91 on your bingo tickets. For this game, you can win either one of our hats. Okay. Now, Mark Bowles always likes me to do some sort of rapping type thing. So here we go. Got to look. You can't do that with a smiling face. You have to look really hard. I'm looking hard now. Okay? You can win either a hat, or you can have 2 of our bingo pens, or you can have one of our fridge magnets. Okay? The choice is yours, so choose whatever you want. We'd like to make the third one a little bit different to all the others. All right? Okie doke. As soon as you've crossed off all the numbers, claim your prize. If more than one person wins, that's perfectly all right. You know, everyone gets a prize. Not everyone, but the people who have won. Here we go, gang. First number out of the hat. Make sure you've crossed everything off before you shout bingo. Then you'll only have 1 minute to claim your prize. First number, all the 6s, 66. Clickety-click. 66. Clickety-click. No, Mark, the backdrops are for the raffle. Tomorrow. 5 and 8, 58. None of the backdrops have gone yet, Mark. All on its own, number 7. But the backdrops are only for the raffle. Okay. 8 and 1, 81. 2 Fat Chris's, 88. 2 and 7, 27. I think my feet are getting quite excited, the fact that Stacey wants to do something to them. My nephew's wife. 1 Fat Chris, number 8. sure that is the case. 1 and 4, 14. We'll be giving out raffle tickets towards the end of the show as well, gang. Okay, for tomorrow's raffle, so hang around for that. 5 and 6, 56. Everyone gets a raffle ticket. Anyone who's watching wants a raffle ticket, ask for me a little bit later on when we do those, all right? 3 and 7, 37. 8 and 4, 84. 3 and 9, 39. All on its own, number 5. 8 and 5, 85. 6 and 3, 63. 3 and 1, 31. 1 and 3, unlucky for some, 13. Good evening, Rowan. Hello, Rowan. 2-0, blind 20. Hit your thumbs up, please, there, Rowan, if you don't mind. Bottom of the TV screen there. 5-0, blind 50. Rachel wants the hat. One little duck, number 2. There's actually quite a few hats still there at the moment, believe it or not. Good evening, Rob Lincoln. Welcome, Rob. 4 and 7, 47. 6 and 2, 62. 6 and 5, 65. 3 and 8, 38. 5 and 4, 54. 1 and 8, 18. Surprising how quickly the time goes while you're doing this, I tell you. 2 and 1, 21. All on its own, number 3. All on its own, number 6. 6 and 4, 64. 7 and 9, 79. 7 and 4, 74. 6-0, blind 60. 8 and 7, 87. 7 and 6, 76. 2 little ducks, 22. Quack, quack. 8 and 9, 89. 5 and 3, 53. 6 and 1, 61. You're right, Heidi. You chat away, darling. All the 5s, 55. 7 and 3, 73. 6 and 7, 67. 8 and 3, 83. All the 1s, legs 11. 6 and 8, 68. Anyone who's not playing, feel free to chat to Heidi. She's not playing either. 2 and 3, 23. 4 and 2, 42. 5 and 2, 52. 2 and 4, 24. Jack, you're laying a carpet. What, really? What, at this time? 7 and 5, 75. 7-0, blind 70. 3 and 5, 35. All the 7s, 77. 7 and 1, 71. 8-0, blind 80. Roy the boy needs help. Hello, Roy. 4 and 3, 43. Claire can't concentrate, bless her. 2 and 8, 28. 4 and 8, 48. 1 and 9, 19. Thank you, Diesel Guy. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Take your time, mate. There's no rush. There's no rush. I'm actually not here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so my neighbour would take them in anyway. So if you want to leave them till the end of the week, if I could, Saturday would be great. Do someone else's first if you want. Don't worry about rushing them here because I'm not here anyway until Saturday, okay? Did we do 19? 1 and 9, 19. 4 and 9, 49. We have a winner on 49, boys and girls. Let's start the clock. See if they are with us. Okay, you have 1 minute and 10 seconds to claim your prize. If you're there, just shout bingo in the little box and we'll sort you out. If you're not, we'll be carrying on until we find a winner. Someone has one now. Please claim. Please claim. I hope that person's there, actually. They're usually there, so we'll see if they're there or not. Yes, as I say, I go up north Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I come back Saturday. So if you do send them before, my neighbour usually takes them in. I've got fantastic neighbours here. Dave and Karen who are next door there. So and that will be great. Thanks ever so much. Thank you very much for taking on that little job for us. It's quite a nice thing to do, to have a sticker. And they're actually reasonably cheap in comparison to some of the other stuff that we give away. A sticker is sort of reasonably cheap. Probably about... My sister's there. She never wins, do you, sister? Is the music too loud? Music too loud? Is the music too loud? Tay's lost connection. Have you, Tay? We'll have a look at the bingo board, Tay, because it looks like... Was the music too loud for you then, boys and girls? It was too loud, was it? Oh, okay. Did I turn that up accidentally? Hang on, can I just... I've got to bring it up to turn the thing down. Oh, where is it? Is it countdown clock? Hang on, let's just reduce that a little bit. There we are. How's that now? Is that better? I should be over the top of the music. Yes, that's better, isn't it? Because I can't actually hear the music. It's on like a separate thing there. There you go. There you go. I must have turned that up a little bit too much. Sorry about that. Best you've ever sounded, Chris. How rude. Right, we're carrying on. That person has not arrived to pick up their prize, which is a shame because they're irregular, but we carry on now. Here comes your next number. 7 and 2, 72. 4 and 5, 45. 3 and 4, 34. Ooh, someone's close. 34. Numbers have gone, sorry. There you go. Okay. 2 and 9, 29. 1 and 5, unlucky for some. 15, we have another winner on 15, boys and girls. Who is it? Not sure if this person is here either, but we'll soon see. You have 1 minute to claim. That's it, 2 winners. A lot of people not turning up for their prizes tonight. They're kind of people that I usually see hanging around here somewhere, but not tonight for some reason, so I might have to take a couple of people off there. All right, that's as I say, that's not a punishment. If you get taken off the bingo system, it's not like I would never do anything like that anyway. It's not a punishment. It's just that every time someone wins and doesn't claim, then we have to wait a minute. Oh, it was 2 minutes. We were doing 2 minutes, but we're doing 1 minute now, which is better. It's not so bad, is it? Okay, so 30 more seconds. I think we're going to have to carry on again. Still no winner on that one, but that's all right. That's all right. That's no trouble at all. I can see some of you are waiting for a single number there. Poor Tony King's nowhere near it today, are you? All right, so I'll keep a note of who won today, and I'll I'll see about that. Shaun, you are naughty. All right, nope, not claimed again. Okay, let's move on again, boys and girls. Let's move on again. Here comes your next number. Let's get a winner out here somewhere. Here we go. 5 and 1, 51. 7 and 8, 78. 8 and 2, 82. Jack wants a tent put up. Sorry, Roy, I don't choose the numbers. 8 and 6, 86. There's a lot of you waiting for a single number. I can see it here. All the threes, 33. Gosh, this is exciting. 3-0, blind 30. All on its own, number 4. Six and 9, 69. That's Jack's favourite number, isn't it? 69. Which means we have another winner, boys and girls. Here comes the clock. You have just over a minute to claim your bingo prize. Someone's lucky tonight. Someone's lucky tonight. It's Joey Millen. There you go, Jerry. You've won again. Well done. Well done. Have you ever won the bingo? Is this the first time you've won the bingo tonight? Or have you won it before, Jerry? Hey? All right. The winning numbers are 69, which was the last number, 88, 80, 38, 22, 77, 85, 62, 79, 8, 67, 45, 61, 75 and 47. Let me see if there's any other winners. Not from what I can see. No 91 on there. Roy says, I haven't called one number of mine since the last winner. Oh, you must be joking. You got to be joking there, Roy. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 16 numbers left. There was only 16 numbers left. You can't possibly have had no numbers called at all. I can check, Roy. Don't make me check up on you, dear. I'm going to check now. I'm going to see what a liar Roy the boy is. It's terrible, really. All these lies and disgusting things going on around. One moment, please. Let me just check. Where's Roy the boy's ticket? Oh, I've got all the tickets here. You know that you can cheat, do you? Roy the boy. Roy the boy. There is Roy the boy. 6 has gone. 37. You liar! I got your ticket here. You either that or you've been marking off the wrong blooming ticket. Right, okay, Shaun. There's going to have to be pain and suffering for Roy the boy. Go pop round there. I'm going to email you over immediately his full postal address if you could arrive there in the next half an hour and give pain and suffering as punishment. You naughty man. Thank you, Roy. The people that missed out on the prize. The first winner was Mr. Nick Mason. He would have won, but he wasn't there. And second winner was Jason Massey. Now, who's Jason Massey? Which one's Jason Massey? He would have won. He's a regular, isn't he? Jason Massey? Jason is... Isn't that... Who's Jason Massey? Someone will know who that is. He appears on some of the other channels. He would have won tonight, but he wasn't there, unfortunately. So there you go. By default to Joey Millen, who didn't actually win the game. I hate to tell you this, Joe. You didn't actually win the game, really, you see. You didn't actually win the game. You just won it by default because the other two didn't turn up. All right, Joey. Once again, if I can ask you to do an email me and tell me what... Oh, hang on a minute. You can have either 2 more pens or a fridge magnet or a hat. What's it going to be? Let's see what he wants. What are you going to have, Joey? Let us know. There we are. The last one that never claimed. Oh, I see. Look at him changing his story there, Roy. You are naughty. He's a good bloke, Roy the boy. Nice bloke. He's got his own channel, incidentally. If you click on the three dots next to his name, and you can go to channel, and it'll take you to his channel there. Oh, okay. You've got an email coming, have we? Let's have a look. Email sent. Where's your email then? Hang on a minute. Joey, I got yellow pen from earlier. What do you want this time, Joey? Because you got 2 prizes now, mate. You won twice. So what's the other thing that you want there? That's right, Shania. I know you just needed number 90. The unclaimed winners, I just told you that. Did you hear that, Jason? I just told you that. So, sorry, I've closed that program down now, but whoever that was. Good evening, Labelle. Welcome, Labelle. Welcome to the show, Labelle. Better late than never, my love. Joey is going to have a hat. Yes, of course, Joey. All right, that'll be in the post here tomorrow. I just wanted to say, including with the case with Matthew Van hasn't received his pen, which was sent 2 weeks ago. I just want to say, I do actually send this stuff out. Nothing is ever forgotten. I never forget, because when I finish a show, that's when I do all this posting stuff and get it all ready. It gets lost in the post. I never lost stuff in the post until I started sending out stuff from here. And it seems to be the pens. It seems to be the pens and the fridge magnets that just get lost in the post. So, just in case you're thinking, oh, he hasn't sent it off, I always send the stuff off. It always goes off. I don't know why some stuff gets lost in the post. I'll sort out Matthew. Are you still with us at the moment, Matthew? I hope you are. Make sure you send me the other email in for the other colour. All right. I'm very well, thank you, Labelle. We're firing on all cylinders. Jason is mowers and mowers. Ah, what a shame. Thank you, Martin. Mowers and motors. But there you go. It's one of those things. You've got to be here to actually win. All right, my loves. You can't sort of backtrack and, I would have won. Yeah, but you weren't playing, so that's how it is. All right, Paulie, why you say hello to Martin? You're sitting next to him, Shaun. Oh, no, they don't talk. My sister and husband don't talk. They text each other. They sit next to each other on the settee. They just text each other all the time. In between when my sister's having another glass of gin and tonic. She's probably well out of it by now. In fact, my sister usually wins the bingo, but she's so drunk she can't see the numbers on the bit of paper. It's true, and it's this. There's a lot of postal workers with pens. I think that is the case, Claire. I'm sure. Hello to Steve David Christopher. Good evening, Steve. Welcome to the show. Good luck with your show tonight, Labelle. Incidentally, she's off to Manhattan there. Off to Manhattan. Right, what's the time? 9:20. I'm feeling quite peckish now, and I've got a lovely... this jacket potato is enormous. That's in the car at the moment. Sorry, in the car, please. In the oven, it's absolutely enormous. Which I'm going to have for dinner in a minute. So we're going to do the raffle tickets in a second. And don't forget, join us for the raffle tomorrow morning. Meanwhile, it's McDonald's news time. There doesn't seem to be a day that goes past without McDonald's giving something at the moment. This week is going to be bacon rolls. Oh, those poor little pigs. Stop eating dead animals. Oh, Martin, how's the vegetarian coming along? What did you have for dinner today? My brother-in-law's trying vegetarianism. Poor Tony King's not won anything. You never know, Tony. I can't pick the winners. It's the first time Joey's won at the bingo, so I always like it when someone wins for the first time. It's great. It's a great feeling, that is, that someone has won something for the first time. He won twice tonight, didn't he? Lucky git. Lucky git. Good evening, Adrian. What a shame that you're so late. Why are you so late, Adrian? Never mind. You might have won the bingo tonight. I'm not going backwards. Sorry. We can't go back. We must move forwards. Move forwards all the time. Go and have your cheese toasty, Shaun. Don't worry about me sitting here on my own. I'm going to do this story. Then I do the raffle tickets. Then I'm going downstairs to have my dinner. And I've got Doctor Who to watch. Oh, it's a Doctor Who tonight, isn't it? There's a Doctor Who. I might watch another episode of The Messiah. I'm up to episode 9 of The Messiah. That's on Netflix. By the way, Star Trek news. There's not going to be a Star Trek film number 4. Since it was rebooted with, is it Zach? Someone, Zach, Chris Zach, someone? Zach, so it was a good looking bloke. Anyway, since it was rebooted, we've had 3 films. The first 2 did really well. The third one didn't do so well. And I gather they've shelved the 4th film now. So there's not going to be another Star Trek film of those other 3 that we've had. But I think someone else is doing it. There seems to be a lot of people doing different Star Trek things at the moment. Whereas, you just had one person. I don't know what's going on with that Star Trek. But we got Picard. That's starting soon on Amazon Prime. I think either next week or the week after, I think. So Picard, which is Jean-Luc Picard. Do you know he's over 80? I didn't know he was that old. What's his name? The Shakespeare bloke who does it. Anyway, McDonald's. McDonald's is giving away free bacon rolls this week on Tuesday with any hot drink ordered on its app. And I think the hot drinks are like 79 pence, aren't they? Something like that. It says you can claim the freebie with any sized, here we are, with any sized hot drink on the McCafe menu, with prices starting at 79 pence for an espresso. A bacon roll typically costs £2.99, so you're saving about £2.20 on the cost of the bacon roll alone. This is in the sun. If you go for the espresso plus, you'll have your drink too. Do keep in mind that prices vary between different restaurants. Well, I didn't know that. I didn't even know that. I thought it was all the same. So the exact saving may differ depending on your location. As the offer includes any hot drink, that means you can also claim your free grub with a £1.19 cup of tea or the more fancy Millionaire's Latte. What the hell is that? I don't know what that is. Priced at $1.89. To get your bacon fix, you need to download the My McDonald's app. All right, then head down to Deals section where you'll see the option for your free bacon roll, which sounds very complicated to me. Click it, then go back to the main menu. Select what you drink, what drink you want, then check out as normal. Available on January the 14th, so that's Tuesday, between midnight and 11 a.m. in most branches on the breakfast menu only. And it says both new and existing customers will be able to claim the freebie, but it's only valid 1 time per person. Don't be greedy. Don't be going back for more, you greedy bastards. You also need to visit your nearest Macca's in person to get it. You won't be able to get it on Uber Eats. I mean, how lazy can you be to order stuff on Uber Eats? Get out, for Christ's sake. Get out there and order something. Honestly. At least walk to McDonald's. You've got to do some exercise. It's outrageous. Now, let me see. Scrolling down. Where are we going? Veggie for a week tomorrow. I thought you were veggie now. Oh, no, so I beg your pardon. So you've been veggie for a week tomorrow. I wonder what he's got there. Let's see if he's replied to that. The boys have recorded Doctor Who. Excellent. Well, won't listen. Just a minute, Gary. Labelle, I will eat dead animals, especially if they're prepared correctly with the condiments. I'm sure you will. Tay, Martin says, Tay does vegetarian stuff. Try barbecue cauliflower wings. Make the florets small and you'll think it's chicken. There you go. Try that. Yeah, for God's sake, Shaun. Yes, you told me, but you didn't tell everyone else, dear. I'm inviting you into the conversation. Is it that hard to understand what's going on here? For Christ's sake, woman. Mix out a chocolate muffin with banana custard. Oh, yes, please. Thank you. Right. Beef, not bees. Excellent. Right, let's have a look. Okay. Well, we'll move on then. Let's do the raffle tickets. Raffle tickets time. Raffle's tomorrow. Okay, raffle is tomorrow. Who wants a raffle ticket? Please speak now. Let's have a look. Get these out here. And then I can have my jacket. But I hope it's done. The only thing is I put it on low because obviously I'm in here for 2 hours. But it's a big one. And remember I did it the other week and I had that on low. And actually the inside of it was a little bit not cooked. So I slung it in the microwave in the end. But that's how it is. Right. Let's just hold your messages there. Oh, my word. How many of you are here today? Okay. Well, let's go. Oh, 237 for Mandy Davenport. Thank you, Mandy. You love. Steph Diamond, 238. Wonder Woman, 239. Oh, why have I put R? Oh, it's Rachel. Silly sod. I got confused with the word Wonder Woman then. Wonder Woman. That's 239 for you. 244. Where's that gone there? Rob Lincoln. Please only ask once, my darlings. I'll let you know when I get to the bottom of the list. And if I've missed you out, you can tell me then. All right, loves? Steph, Rob Lincoln, Fran Green. Thank you, Fran. 241. Colin K, 242. Gavin Bass, 243. Hope your radio stuff's going well, Gavin. I know you like doing that. Roy the Boy, 244. Just a minute, is something burning? No. Oh, I know, it's that lavender smell, isn't it? Heidi is 245. 245 for Heidi. 246 for Mick Davenport. Nephew Gary Butler is on. Oh, where's he gone now? Just lost you, Gary. Oh, Gavin. Gavin. Gary. Oh, careful, Chris. There we go. Gary Butler is on 247. Gary, do you want to go and watch? Are you allowed permission to to go and see 1917 this week sometime? The film 1917 one night. I don't know if you want to go and see that. I can't find anyone to go with on that one. Martin 248, or maybe Martin wants to go. Perhaps we could all go together. 3 men together on a night out. What do you mean 2 and 1 other? How rude. 249. What you got, Martin? 248. 249, Shania. You're right, darling. I saw a message from you. I'm sorry, I haven't dealt with your message yet, darling. Sorry. Of course, you're in radio, so you'll understand that, lovey. Or messages pouring in. Millions of people, dear. Millions. Diane Jeb, 250. 251 for Shaun. 252 for Jason Hughes. One Man and Sprinter Van is on 253. Joey Millen, 254. Paulie H, 255. 256 for Michael Lawrence. Lee Toby, 257. Tay, 258. Yvonne Lemon, 259. May you rest in peace, Shaun. Shaun lost his dad last year on this day. May you rest in peace, Shaun. Yes. Awful, isn't it, losing a parent? I'm glad you shared that with us. Yeah, may you rest in peace. We're thinking of you, Shaun, okay? We're thinking of you, Shaun. All right, thanks for telling us that. Stacey, 260. 260. Olivia wants the backdrop if they win the raffle tomorrow. Is that right? Let me just get some more tickets out. Did I do Stacey? Yeah, Stacey's on 260. 261. Colin Coates. George Bond, 262. George Bond. Making veggies into animals doesn't make them taste like meat. Actually, it does. You'd be surprised. Some of that corn stuff tastes exactly like a steak. It does. MP Dodsworth, 263. MP Dodsworth. Steve David Christopher. Thank you, Steve. You're on 264. 265. Heidi's had a ticket. Oh, you're not allowed to ask for other people's tickets. Even if I miss one, don't come up and say, oh, you've missed out so-and-so. You have to only ask for your own tickets. You may not ask for anyone else's, okay? Labelle 265. Because that's when it gets really complicated. Okay, Rob? That's all right, my friend. Have we got 62 people there today? Oh, that's a little bit of a record, isn't it? Martin keeps an eye on all the stats. I'm not so much into numbers, but it's nice to know what's going on there. Thank you, Martin. Right, let me get some more tickets, my darlings. Mike Reese-Ponto, 266. Ponto, 266. Put my little tickets out there so I can see what's going on. That's better. Shaun Pye, 267. What did your dad used to do for a job, Shaun? Matter of interest. What did he used to do? Talk about Shaun's dad for a while. Claire, 268. I don't think I've ever given out this many tickets. Jesus. Amelia. Is on 269. $269 for Amelia. Where is Amelia? Where's she gone now? Just give me a second or so. I think we've scrolled down a little bit too far there. Oh, have I jumped up or down? I'm not sure. Oh, there we are. No, Amelia. Come on, Amelia. Where have you gone? Ooh, oh, we are, Amelia. Greengrass. Thank you, Greengrass. 270 for you. Greengrass, 270. The Three Amigos. I like it. Yeah, the Three Amigos. Thank you. What do you mean, two men and one fairy? That's a homophobic comment there. Homophobic comment from my nephew. That's outrageous. And you've only just got that little... How's it going with the blue spanner, incidentally, Gary? Have you decided to carry on with your moderating or not? Mark Bowles, where did you go, dear? Do you know how it is? We miss things out. I can't see everything that's going on in front of me all the time. Dear me. Mark Bowles, don't they moan, dear? They moan and they moan and they moan. There you are. I'm hungry now. Martin and me are going to sit in the back row. We're going to throw popcorn at people. What we do, now what me and Martin are going to do, we're going to find a group of kids, okay? We'll sit just behind the kids and we'll throw popcorn over the kids at other people in front of them and then they think it's the kids. You think I wouldn't do something like that? Yes, I would. And then watch the kids get told off and chucked out of the cinema while we sit. Is that a good idea? All right, let's see. Jack is too sexy to have a ticket. I only accept VIP tickets. I'm getting a pedicure on my Cinderella feet. Is that right? I'm just trying to see what Shaun... There's Shaun. Oh, David and Hamill. All right, David. 272 for you, David. David in Hemel, 272. Can we have a vlog of three of you in the pictures? Yeah, when we get the popcorn being thrown at, you can. Shaun's dad worked on building sites in London. He died of emphysema related to the asbestos. He was of that time, was he? Yes. Yes, there was a lot of that going. Asbestosis, terrible. Because of course we didn't know. They didn't know at the time. Asbestos was so dangerous, didn't he? Yeah. Anyway, as I say, may you rest in peace, Shaun. And you take some time out after we finish the show and have a little think. I think it always happens. Sitting in the quiet sometime, you know. Sitting in the quiet sometimes it does help. Right, let's have a look here. That's that done. We got one more, have we? Tony King. Tony King is on 273. Right. Have I missed anyone out? If I've missed you out, please... Oh, that ticket tour there near it. I should tear out a whole sheet, really. When you try and tear out one, sometimes they tear a little bit. Was that Tony King? Tony King, there we are, Tony. Right, have I missed anyone out? Please speak now. Don't say yes as a joke, because I'll take your ticket out, because you just make it really complicated. How many tickets here? 10, 20, 30, nearly 50 tickets. Good God. Good God. Trevor Campbell. Thank you, Trevor. Trevor Campbell. 274. Trevor Campbell. $274 for Mr. Trevor Campbell. Anyone else? Are you a Pisces? No, Aquarius. Aquarius. I'm Aquarius, mate. Aquarius. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Anyone else? Anyone else? Not got a ticket? Please speak now. And while we're working out that, let me just check my emails. There's Matthew's email. There's Jerry's. Excellent. Everyone's is there. Right, let's do today's birthdays. Are you Aquarius as well, Jack? Oh, okay. Mine's 5th of February, mine is. And Steph. Steph, we all got birthdays around the same time, have we? I don't know what that means. My potato would be all right. It was only on 110. I left it on 110, which might mean it's not cooked in the middle. That's the only thing is when you do it like that, sometimes it can not crisp so much around the outside. So sometimes turn the thing up a little bit more for that. Yeah, thumbs up, please. If you haven't done it yet, please hit your thumbs up just under the screen. You'll see a thumbs up and a thumbs down, and do that. Shaun's having a little bit of a cry out, aren't you? Nothing wrong with that, Shaun. Nothing wrong with that at all. Believe me, my mother and father, my father, I think it's 25 years this year. It's 96, 06, 16, 19, 20. 24 years this year, which just seems impossible. It just seems impossible. And my mum is 20 years this year. It doesn't really get easier. You learn to live with it. That's the only thing I could say to you. It doesn't. How you feel now, you'll feel in 30 years' time, but you will learn to live with it. And never forget our parents. If you were lucky enough, as clearly you were, and as I was, not everyone is lucky. Some people have the most dreadful parents. We were lucky. I was very, very lucky. And my sister will tell you exactly the same as I'm telling you now. I never heard my parents swear or have a row once. Not once. I think my dad once. That was it. I'd really upset him. Really, really upset him, I had. There you go. Some people sending you hugs there, Shaun, which is lovely. Isn't it? Right, let's do today's birthdays. Happy birthday on this Sunday, the 12th of January, 2019, to Brandon Story. Happy birthday to you, Brandon, sir. Kirsty Pauly today is 41 years old. Korin Heller is 32 years old. Adam Shows is 36. Greetings to James Darwin and Dan Stedman. Chris Ireland. Michelle Carberry. Oh, the lovely Michelle. Happy birthday to all of you. And Doron Weisenberg is a young 48 years old on this Sunday. Happy birthday, boys and girls, all right? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Hey up. Tay's just there saying her dad passed away in 2003. He was a professional girl boy and a cockney. Is that right, Tay? Do you speak like that with your old plates of meat, mate? I love it. I forgot, actually, with my dinner, with my jacket potato, I'm doing baked beans. I've also got this thing from Aldi today, which I thought, yesterday, I thought I'd try it. It's cream cheese with onion and chives. So I'm thinking I'll put the onion and chives cream cheese thing on there and the beans on top, which sounds nice, doesn't it? Yeah, so that's what I'm having for my dinner very shortly after I've switched off. Thanks ever so much for joining us on the show today. It's been a wonderful evening. I think we've had quite a nice evening together. All right. Jack says, the singing brought a tear to my eye, Chris. Was it that bad, Jack? Oh, you are awful. We'll be back tomorrow morning. The raffle happening around about 9:30, somewhere between sort of 9:30 and 10:30 will be the raffle. And once again, you'll be able to have either a fridge magnet. I got a fridge magnet here. I got the other fridge magnet here. Look, you'll be able to have either a fridge magnet, or you can choose one of the Christmas backdrops that we were showing at Christmas time. All right, so you can be able to choose one of those. I'll show you what they both look like tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Think of me having my very, very large jacket potato, baked beans, cream cheese with onion and chives, and watching Doctor Who. And before you say it doesn't get any better than that, it could have done. I could have stayed here for another 2 hours. Would you have preferred that? Good night.